Case closed. Let's get drunk.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All rise, order, and court. And if you got a nice mug, hold it up and sell some merch. That's what we're doing today.
Delicious. Oh my God, it tastes even better. This delicious Tim Horton coffee.
Oh, wow, look at you. How about that, eh? Did I do that?
Look at that. If you want to drink like the legend, right there in the merch store. Also, you see where the video started, it said products. Click that little thingamajigger and it'll take you over there to all the mugs we have available. Not just this lovely mug that, by the way, I dropped on the floor, Creed. Didn't even break.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not going to say that's going to happen to you when you do it. But I'm going to say it's amazing construction.
Good deal.
Space age polymers.
Oh, trust me, Catherine, I spent a lot of time going to Jiffy Lube. They told me about the 9 million things wrong with my vehicle. Trust me. I know all about that.
Join the mug club. Anyone who collects every single mug, I'll send you a free shirt.
Wow.
It'll be exclusive mug club shirts. Get yours now.
Amazing. Well, live from a dark and dreary, cold and rainy day here in South Carolina, I'll tell you that much.
It's not too bad. It's 63 right now and mostly cloudy.
Yep, we got the heat rocking. So let's pretend we're all in sunny Florida all day today for Florida Friday.
That's right, Creed. Florida Friday brought to you by no one but us. Sometimes you come into a state and don't know what you should expect. But if you go to Florida, if you watched anything on the internet, you know exactly what you're going to get. And, well, two different judges will see these folks and find out what they did. Find out more.
For intoxication, you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Vindicate, hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Speak up, lady.
Defender?
What you say?
Possibly. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm kind of the person to give you one if you want one. If you want one, we'll let you fill out the paperwork so we can determine if you qualify.
Okay.
Has 2 DUIs and 19.
Pre-trial release. Be at the pre-trial release office. Or you report after court tomorrow. Your court date is tomorrow, February the 16th at 8:30. It would be in front of Judge Grammer, but out of the goodness of my heart, I'm covering for Judge Grammer tomorrow, so I will be there in person on behalf of Judge Grammer.
Goodness of his heart.
So come to court, be there at 8:30, and then after court, go see them at pre-trial release.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign.
She's confused.
Step on the X. State your name.
Kayla Nugent.
Speaking of confused.
Nugent report for the possession of amphetamine, possession of less than 20 grams.
Why
of marijuana.
is Case not Case live, not the main channel?
I don't know. We got a green check mark.
Says it is. Let me go over there and find out. Talk amongst yourselves, kids.
I mean, that's kind of important. I got a
very important.
I mean, it's on my. I see myself.
Well, that looks like me.
I think that's. I think
that says it's live.
Are you okay?
Are you high?
Have you been drinking too much Tim Hortons coffee?
Yeah, it's.
No, yeah. Do you understand the charges, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. That's true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, if you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Natalie, I'm sorry that YouTube hates you.
Minister?
We don't. That's
No,
not
sir.
us. That's YouTube. Blame
That's
them.
them.
No contact. Oh, what am I talking about? Random UAs. Yeah, no contact with amphetamine. No. Random UAs. Court date's going to be March 4th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
Says there's 84 people over there right now watching.
Step on the T.
Barb is even there.
Green
Good to see
light
Barb.
comes on,
Yeah.
sign. State your name,
That's
ma'am.
not true. I cannot order whatever I want. But I do order stuff online and get it shipped to the office instead of going home.
Like that?
Why did
I bet he's got one of these.
All right.
Should get a mug,
Johnson?
Judge.
Oh, Jackson, you scratched it up. I see. You fixed it. Ms.
Mug
Jackson,
Club.
you're charged with possession of paraphernalia. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no
I
kidding.
understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised.
All right, that's a weird one.
Really? It all started at the same time.
That's odd.
Well, if you're behind and whatnot,
Sorry.
did you see the mug and we talk about it and mention Mug Club? If you become a member and after you purchase every mug, you'll get a T-shirt. Mug Club. Gary.
Yes, Gary, you may, because it's Friday.
Why not, Gary?
Just so happen to have everything right here.
$20 flashers. They just don't last as long as the $50 ones.
That's
Sorry.
right. And you only get one hallelujah along with the bell and that. And
No
and
Dukes of Hazzard.
we're getting there, getting pretty close. I mean, it's orange, it's ready, but
It just doesn't. It's floppy.
it's close. Thank you, Gary.
All right, is that true?
Yes.
All right, man. Based on your application, unless you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. On the paraphernalia, bond is set at $1,000. Your court date is tomorrow, February the 16th at 8:30. I'm signing a order revoking release in case 232950. Good luck, man.
I don't know if I
Right
trust
to the
this.
T. When the green light comes on, state your name, ma'am.
Not always, but 99.9% of the time. Is this Ms. Martin?
Clark.
Martin bonded. Ah,
Well, good for Martin.
Yeah, they got that.
And if
pretty
it shows a butthole,
All right, Ms.
No.
Clark.
Yeah.
The court charged of possession of meth, possession of fentanyl, and possession of paraphernalia. Do you understand those charges?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
that's cool.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
she's tall.
No, sir.
Yes, she is.
Deputy criminal history?
It's a tall drink of water.
18 grand theft, petty theft,
Whoa!
17 grand theft, paraphernalia times 3.
By the
She
way,
likes to steal.
I am so behind today that I just thought she says she has 18 cases for petty theft or whatever she said.
1 FTA, grand theft, fraudulent, illegal use of credit cards, VOPs through 18.
She got sticky
Birthday
fingers.
resisting and
Yes.
paraphernalia 15.
Yeah, it only got better. Triple H got her up to 500 last night. Actually, a couple of, and that's on a raw balance.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
So I said 5,000 of meth, 10,000 of fentanyl, 1,000 of paraphernalia, random UAVs. Court date is March 28th at 9:00.
Walter.
Good luck, man.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign, well, when it goes off.
Sweet Tea, she
Hold
said
on,
your
hold
name.
on. The first one need to come back and sign.
You want to come back again?
You, sign again. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with
Come on,
that.
next.
Find the most
Now,
live
when the
one and
green
stick
light
with
goes
it.
off and comes back on, you'll sign.
That's a YouTube thing. Nothing we can do about that.
Ms. Patrick, before the court on violation of probation for possession of over 20 grams of marijuana that was originally in front of Judge Gay. You understand that now?
Gay.
Gay.
Based on your application, unless you do qualify, I'm going to go
There's
ahead.
nothing wrong with it.
No, we love gay people.
That's right.
Judge Gay and her infinite.
Gayer
wisdom,
the better.
Bond, your court date is March
And if
6th
you're a
at
gay
9
judge, even better.
9:00.
Step behind her, the signature pad.
See, we even have a sound effect for it.
Next. Ready, sir?
Mine just
State your
started
name.
out.
Before the court charges domestic violence battery, you understand that charge?
Hey, can we stop right there? Alley Cat. Alley Cat. Alley Cat. Alley Cat. Good to see Alley Cat, by the way. I would like to tell everyone, if you're watching any of our videos other than our 3 channels that we have, those are fake channels. Those are not our channels.
Not Mikey Mike channels?
Yeah, he's been on a tear.
Oh, it's Mikey Mike.
I found last night where he's been on his Mikey People's Court, whatever.
Is he just ripping ours and just
Oh yeah, he's putting a logo over our logo and just running with our videos.
Does it get more than 5 views?
One of them's got like almost 2,000 views. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
no,
Mikey,
When he wasn't getting no views, okay, whatever. Have fun. When you start, he's almost monetized. And I was like, oh no, muchacho. He's got like 400 videos and 380 of them are probably ours.
Oh my God. I thought
And
Tiny
I saw
Bass
Alley
should've
Cat. I saw Alley Cat had made a comment on one of them.
won. Yeah.
And I'm sure she probably assumed it was a channel because it is using my God-given name on it, Mikey. So please do not be fooled by any Mikey channels. There are no other Mikey channels. It's only here on Credence and Mikey. We got a case or we got a chase. Anywhere else you see our videos, report them because now I got to be a dick. I don't. He's making me be an asshole.
Is that a Mikey frame or is that me? Was that you?
I don't know. I might have stroked. I was so mad.
I think you did. I think that Mikey Mike just hit the button on you. Or it was me. I don't know. What the hell is happening today? It feels
Today's Freaky Friday, baby.
I'll tell you what's freaky is
this mug. The purchase of 5 mugs will make you part of the mug club. And you get a mug club mug or shirt, your choice. Women's or men's.
And no, Pass. It's not the other way around. You don't buy a shirt and get a mug.
No, it does not work that way. No.
Oh, sorry, that was our February promotion. February promotion.
No, it's March.
Yeah,
it's the
today's
first of
March.
the month. 54th. Wow. 54 years young.
Should I give you 54? That's pretty close to that. Tina, thank you.
You don't look a day over 24, may I say.
I would have never have known. That's what I would have guessed. Anyways.
Yes, that would have been my guess.
We've had a lot of talks with Mikey. We've been cool about it, but at some point, though, it gets to be a little bit.
I spent 2 hours going to each one of those videos and writing, take this shit down or I'm going to copyright strike you in the comments of every video. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore.
He comes in. We're nice.
And he's a member here.
Yeah, he's a member. What the hell?
Covering up the logos now. PP check. I'm on it.
On it. Thank you, Carol.
What you're charged with, sir?
Oh, yes, sir.
Can you give me copies of the positive your rights? That's true.
Got a copy of the paperwork?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Be advised of your rights.
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Deputy, criminal history,
Shows my history.
pre-trial release, no contact, directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim. Court date is tomorrow.
MP, thank you for the 10 pounds.
MB, I may need your legal services soon.
Thought
I'm suing the other Mikey.
Thought it was a practice channel.
No.
February the 16th at 8:30. You can report to the pre-trial release after court tomorrow.
Step to your right to the T. When the light goes out and comes back on, you'll sign next. Read it. State your name.
Mr. H. For the court charge of battery, you understand that charge? Sir. And so you can give copies of paperwork and advise of your rights. Is that true? Yes, sir.
When the light comes on.
Based on your application, upon you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
To give you a public defender.
Yes, sir. Deputy, criminal history?
He had a battery on the same victim last year, and he has some open driving charges.
Whoops, sorry, wrong click. But hallelujah, Tammy.
You're working with a professional here!
And he's been.
Yes.
With his body.
Totally fake.
Really doing all kinds of surgery.
Hello, Stephen.
No.
Okay,
What'd she say?
so he's in the right place,
Oh, I
right?
have no idea.
Why not? Well, if he don't know how to control himself, where else am I supposed to put him?
No. she be calling, the victim be calling him to go to school. 'Cause she don't
Okay,
have-
well, that's two different things. She can call and get a ride, but that doesn't lead to a battery usually.
It wasn't no battery, sir.
It's not supposed to be around her?
No, it wasn't.
By the way, Carol, 20 bones in the PP. And thank you, Carol, because me and Creed have paid a huge bill from our collections, and now we actually get to start enjoying the money once again.
Right. You said
The state
that.
of North Carolina will no longer get your PPs.
Said that was coming up. Thank you so much for the people. We love the PP because then we just cut YouTube out of it when YouTube's being bad.
Like
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Mikey's here. I want to say hi today.
He's always lurking in the shadows.
All the days. Hello, Nate.
See you, Nate.
I believe.
I'm tired of it too.
I'm tired of his shit, Yana.
Listen, we see an Arby's
On 20
mukbang every day on the channel. What do you mean?
February 16th, that's tomorrow at 8:30. No contact, directly, indirectly, or through a third party. This time when she calls, you don't answer the phone.
Pew Pew Sue, thank you.
Respond.
Yes, sir.
Step to your right to the T.
Is that right?
2,500 is your bond. You go to court corner.
You understand? No contact, directly, indirectly, or through a third party. No smoke signals. As a tongue. No, congratulations. No.
Hey!
Letterbox edition.
Messenger, Snapchat, Instagram,
Telegram,
snail mail,
WhatsApp.
talking to the third party. And
Pony Express.
Don't slip a note under a door. Don't put anything under the windshield wiper of a car.
No Dollar Tree balloons.
That's the easiest way for you to end up right back where you're at right now.
No Walmart Market flowers.
All right.
Go ahead and step to your right. When the green light comes.
Good old Floyd.
Almost a jump scare.
All right.
There you go.
Floyd came on because his son's here.
State
Right
your
here.
name.
About to be arraigned.
Yeah.
Mr. Sterry, the court charges domestic violence battery and resisting officer without violence. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, I did.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You've indicated you're going to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
No, I don't even play the lottery.
Yes, yeah,
Ever.
one or the other, yes.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah,
I
you
get a
can
lottery
listen.
ticket for Christmas or a birthday.
Just to procure for prostitution in 21. That's it.
Prostitution.
Did she just say prostitution?
I think so.
I don't know.
She did not.
I don't think he was the whore, but
Okay.
Oh, the other way around.
allegedly.
Maybe.
I don't believe she lives there, Judge.
All right. Well, that's 2,500 on the domestic, 1,500 on the resisting. Court date's going to be tomorrow, February 6th, 8:30.
Oh,
No
restitution.
contact,
Sorry.
Directly or through a third
Close
party
enough.
led victim.
These old ears
Step
hear what
to
they
your right
want.
to the T. When the green light comes back on, son. Red X, sir. State your name.
Brian Hill.
No, he's still there. That guy didn't want him, so Floyd goes in and out. Floyd disappears on us when it's not a public defender case. Mr. Hill, you're for the court. Charge of driving license
love it.
revoked,
I've
possession of paraphernalia.
I've never heard them like actually refer to Floyd, like hardly ever. Like it's just a thing. Like, and then sometimes, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I mean, he would pop in and be super loud. It'd be a jump scare from Floyd. Like,
And he wouldn't be working. He would be just doing things. Like he'd be like, just
Yeah. It'd be loud as shit. And sometimes his face all like way up close to the camera, and so it's
you
so
see one
funny.
eye.
It's funny that he just mentioned it.
Did you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork, advised of your rights.
One time you could hear his grandkids playing.
Let me go ahead and appoint the public defender
That's
representing you.
right,
Any questions
yes.
About that? There he is.
Almost through the entire thing, it would pop in and out.
All right. On the driving license suspended revoked, bond is 1,500. Paraphernalia for 1,000. Your court date is tomorrow, February 16th.
It's like Mikey just said. Usually he's working. Head down. And...
Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T.
If I'm not mistaken, the first time that we were introduced to him, it scared the shit out of us. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Loud.
It's like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great because he's probably the happiest person that anything about COVID, because now he gets to stay at home like he is working from that office and never has to show up ever.
And here's the other thing: he'll be around. I would imagine he's around almost all the time. But sometimes you'll get through a whole thing, you won't even see him once,
mm-hmm.
and then other times he just pops in like today, which is
The
lovely.
light comes on, son.
Love it.
State your name.
Kevin Williams.
Maybe when he retires, he'll say goodbye to us.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'll
It's a
miss
thing,
Sue.
you know. I hope Sue's doing good.
All right, is this Mr. Williams? Wait, violation of presenting false information to a pawnbroker times 2 in front of Judge Register.
Yes.
You understand those charges? Based on your application, if you do qualify, go ahead and appoint the public defender representative. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
No, Paul, it's Thursday.
Judge Register has ordered you held without bond. Your court date is March 13th at 9 o'clock.
Hey, that's my birthday, Paul.
Step to your right behind him.
What a glorious day for Creed and that guy.
State your name.
Christopher Bell.
I'll be thinking about it.
March 13th.
I could see that.
Mr. Bell, Court of Fugitive Justice is ready to appear at the County, Alabama. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given a copy of your paperwork. The only thing you and I really have to talk about is whether or not you are the Christopher Sean Bell that the County, Alabama is looking for. If you agree that you are, it's probably in your best interest to sign the waiver of extradition by video in my presence, putting them on the clock to come get you.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you risk sitting on dead time until they go through the process of getting a governor's warrant.
What if they literally drive down from Bama to get
Yes,
it?
sir.
That's how I think about it. Like a cop car, somebody's 2 guys just driving to go get them.
I think they do because I've seen a lot of random cop cars on the road. Other than having to be to court, that's the only thing I can think of. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even reasonable for me to go. The first thing I thought of.
That's like one of the worst.
Give them a reasonable date.
Worst
March,
feelings.
I'm gonna go March 8th.
When you're trying, that's the day after Mike's birthday. Like when you're trying to make time, like when you're out on 95 and you come up on a cop car and you're like, whoa, slowing down, and you don't want to pass them, and then you realize
no alcohol on the sandy beaches.
that's the Texas sheriff.
Yeah, what's he doing here? He's got no business here.
And then you go right back up to 85 miles an hour and just blow by.
Weird. I mean, I don't come back on the bench until.
Carter with a K, thank
All right,
you.
he's back.
Think he caught me.
I don't know. I don't know what I did. What I did to get that done. Is this Mr. Bird?
No, what's his return?
Oh, his return is March 8th.
Step
sorry.
over where the light is and sign.
Again,
Oh, we heard it, but then we
One
heard
day
March
after the
1st
big
and
day.
all that other stuff. We just verified.
Oh no, we were talking about the no alcohol on the sandy beaches.
Chris.
What's the point of having a sandy beach?
Known gifter.
State your name, sir.
Mr. Birdie, for the court, charge of possession of paraphernalia, habitual DWSR, a violation of probation for paraphernalia,
Yes.
failing to register,
Why not?
tag, attached tag not assigned, driving like suspended habitual offender, and a violation of probation for methamphetamine.
Oh.
Understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
Probably not getting out
You
today.
can give me copies of paperwork and advise of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, unless you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
On the paraphernalia, bond's 1,000.
Dude's been through
On
it
the
before,
driving
huh?
license suspended revoked as an habitual offender, bond is 5,000. Your court date on those cases will be March 4th at 9 o'clock. For VOP, you've been ordered held on $15,000 bond of misdemeanor VOP. Your court date is
Pillar of the
March
community.
28th at 1:30. Failure to register tag, bond's 1,000. The tax fine 500. The habitual DWSR is 5,000. Your court date on those cases will be March 4th at 9 o'clock. And on the felony VOP, you're held without bond also on that March 4th date. Good luck, sir.
So all the other stuff's
That's
inconsequential.
right to the
You're being
T.
held without bond. So
When the green light comes on, sign. State your name, sir.
Mason Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell, you for the court charge of possession of paraphernalia,
Mitchell.
THC, concentrate, and introduction of contraband or controlled substance into a detention facility. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
That is true.
All right, sir. You've indicated, well, based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes
No.
your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney to represent yourself, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You want to hear Mr. Mitchell?
No,
What was that?
You're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't bring stuff to jail with you, bud.
yeah, don't be trying to sneak it in.
My dad is here.
Your dad is here in court with us on this side.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Daddy.
I thought it was like a psychic reading.
Okay.
Your
23.
father's here with us right now.
All right.
He says he's really fucking disappointed.
Pretrial release. You need to understand that the young ladies that you're going to meet up there at the pretrial release office are very nice. They are.
Okay.
But they are not your friends. Okay?
Mm.
They're going to expect you to do X, Y, and Z. And if you don't, they're going to send a note to your circuit judge. You're going to be held without bond. So follow the rules of pretrial release to the letter.
Yes, sir.
You need to be at the pretrial release office before 9 o'clock tomorrow and submit to random UAs. Now, here's the other thing, Mason. We do this for a living. So, hypothetically speaking, if you may have ingested into your body some substances that contain THC, for example,
Yes.
we recognize that that stays in your system for a while. So we will actually compensate for that, and we can see that that is in your system, and we can tell by the level that you didn't smoke out last night,
Smoke out.
and
Oh.
those levels are going to go down to nothing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so they know that he basically ingested or did something while he was in.
Yeah, he's been using some sort of drugs while he's been incarcerated.
Sorry, I like poppy
He's-
seeds, Your Honor.
He said the weed, man. The weed was okay. It tastes like shit though.
Yes.
I don't want you to be concerned about popping positive if you've smoked in the last 30 days. Okay. I don't want you to use that as an excuse or a reason not to check in. But
Okay.
recognize that we do this for a living and we can tell. So
Okay.
let it go.
Mr. Mitchell, this is
Pop
the
top.
I'm with the state attorney's office. I was talking to your father. If you have any other controlled substances that you use, you need to provide a prescription to the pretrial release office.
Yeah.
If you show up and test positive.
No,
without a
Mikey's is
prescription, they're
closer.
violating
He's
Yeah.
first.
Come with your
Yes.
prescriptions.
But thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And sir.
You're good. She was talking to you.
step to your right and sign. Next.
Switching out judge.
On the red X, sir.
Oh,
Either that or Judge Van has aged.
aged terribly.
Mr. Duvall, you're before the court for your first appearance. You're not.
Tony, we are live. They are not at this very second. Just so you know,
They were just live a little bit ago, but it's hard to catch those. Got to be ready for.
I want to point
we keep telling them, listen, we do this daily at 1 o'clock East, and
Nobody will reschedule for one.
they just don't care. They go all willy nilly. Some of them go on at 3:30 in the morning when we ask them 1 o'clock East, please, Monday through Friday. Thank you.
charge one count of drug paraphernalia or possession of drug paraphernalia. That's a first degree misdemeanor, punishable with 1 year in the county jail and $1,000 fine. You also have one count of possession of methamphetamine,
Yes,
which is the third degree felony, punishable with 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections.
Fabulous been stalking me on my Amazon wish list that includes a gaming rig as well.
Nice.
It's just that and a smoking jacket or a bathrobe, whichever you want to call
On a $5,000 fine. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I'm going to find there's probable cause for your arrest. Sir, where do you live at?
it. His is dying.
All right.
The Diet Dew and the
Doing Arby's
Monster Energy.
and a few months.
Zero sugar.
Zero sugar in between all of the Arby's.
Yes.
How long have you lived in Bay County?
Got to work on my girlish figure.
That's right.
Since 21.
We just
All
want
right,
an
are you
hourglass.
employed?
No, sir.
Do you own a boat?
Is there a prior record on Mr. Court?
Yes, sir. 19, sale of controlled substance within a warship, sale, manufacture, deliver of cocaine. 18, sale of meth. 16, 17, grand theft, DV, and 13, FTA, 14, VOPs through 17. I'm sorry,
Alright.
through 18.
Based on your prior record, I'm going to set a bond. I'll set a bond of $1,000 on the possession of drug paraphernalia, $2,500.
No. We were supposed to go to the titty bar that night. We won't be home, Triple H.
We won't be home at all.
Just so you know.
We won't be coming home.
Bond on the possession of
Not
methamphetamine.
alone, at least.
You'll submit the random UAs as directed by the court. Your next court date's March 11th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Step to your right to the T. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
Noah Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, you report today for your first appearance. Yeah, Frank, come in, Nick.
Sammy, why do you hate yourself?
I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been charged with 1 count of domestic violence battery,
I can imagine what that tastes
or just battery, excuse me. That's a first degree misdemeanor punishment with 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I'm gonna find there's probable cause for your arrest. Sir, where do you live?
I live at 13 Cent, so I live in Lynn Haven.
How long have you lived in Bay County?
My whole life, 19 years.
All right. And see, are you employed?
We have the meat.
Where do you work?
I work at broadband and telecommunications.
Is there a prior record, Mr. Johnson?
Yes,
What was
sir.
that?
He had a domestic last year. I was unable to look up because I ran out of time, and a battery in 20.
Yeah, the domestic got dismissed because it was nothing. I got it completely threw out.
It was nothing.
All right.
That would suck though if things start to like keep showing up, like it's a damn credit report. You know what I mean? Like things just keep
All
showing
right.
up. I would hate
I'm gonna
that. Though.
recommend you to pretrial release program.
I'd imagine
The more we watch these, Creed, the more I realize
No crime
criminals are just criminals.
with Kaiser.
Very few of them ever rehabilitate themselves away from crime.
Good
Court date
point.
is March 1st at 8:30.
Except for the ones that find Jesus.
Step to your right.
Oh, absolutely. They're
When
fine.
the light comes on, son,
Out of the way, man.
step on the X, sir.
Over
Especially-
here.
Especially if one of the big things to the
name?
coupons.
Anthony Howell.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Howell, court today for your first appearance. I'm going to appoint the officer of public defender to represent you. You've been charged with 1 count of domestic violence battery. That's a first degree misdemeanor punishment with 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I'm find there's probable cause for your arrest. Sir, where do you live?
I live in Lynn Haven.
What's happening on the
How long you
floor
lived in Bay County?
behind?
Somebody
About 2 months.
All right. Where did you move from?
Moved from Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Probable cause affidavit. Your first appearance.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like
Just watch out the door. I want to see what
a
happens.
body.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on,
All right, so
son,
he comes in.
Okay.
Nobody
on the
knows what to
X,
do, where to go.
Confused. And
Oh, it's a wheelchair.
it's a
All right.
wheelchair. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Olive
Jesus.
Branch, Mississippi.
I was messing with it for a minute.
And
There's a body.
Floyd.
Didn't it look like somebody was like laying?
It's
on,
not,
like, literally
it's not
laying on the-
impossible. We've seen people pass out all the time.
right here. Yeah, in this
Yeah.
spot. Remember, he was. He passed it, went against the wall, real carefully though, real slow and careful. But he
Judge
passed
Van laughed at him.
it. I did that. Was so great.
I'm a manager at AutoZone at Tyndale location.
Whoa,
Zone.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. We're an
Your
O'Reilly
prior record
family
on
around
Mr.
here.
Howell.
he just got placed on probation with van for a DUI on the 7th. Mississippi, you have a 23 ag assault DV.
Mm.
Health report, disorderly, 21 ag assault DV times 2, 19 passing worthless.
Hey, easy. Don't call him worthless.
Rude.
All those were dismissed.
What's the case
Oh.
number on Judge Van's case?
Oh, shucks. I forgot to write it down.
24638
Oh God,
CT.
Who is she?
I thought we just
638 CT.
thought that was the beginning
Yes,
of
Your
a
Honor.
porn playing.
Wow, I can't believe he just said, let him know, hey,
To do,
that's been dismissed, bud.
I'm going to set a
Nice one,
$5,000
Mike.
bond on the domestic violence battery. Your next court date, that's March 1st at 8:30.
think we got
I'm
trucks
going
tonight.
to issue a warrant for violation of probation based on the new arrest. You'll
From
be held
Vegas.
without bond on that. Your next, and I don't, and you'll be first appeared on that. They may take care of it tomorrow. I don't know.
All right, step to your right to the T.
But,
When the green light
Oh.
comes on, sign. Next.
I know. I went to a funeral late myself recently. So
Yeah,
I know
Emily
your
went,
thing.
Emily went, yeah, you did literally showed up late. That's too bad. That's terrible.
Uh-oh.
By the way, Emily came back. She didn't get any of the three. I want all three of those. I want the churro, I want the pretzel, and I want to try all
State
three
your
of them.
name.
Mr. Pratt, you were before the court day for your first appearance.
What'd he do?
I will appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You've been charged with one count of trespassing. I believe that's a second
What?
degree, hold on.
Hold on, Miss Hot.
How does that happen?
All right, first let's answer Miss Hot's question, then we'll get to the Creed. You're turning 45.
Let me see. It's 2024
Mikey's turning 51.
minus 1979. I'll be turning 45 today, Thursday, 13th.
Yes, and I will be turning 51 on the 7th. Correct.
Glad
And
we got-
how did this guy trespass?
I
know he didn't climb in a window.
don't know.
I know he didn't scale any fences.
He definitely didn't scale any fences.
There had to be a wheelchair ramp for him to get in there, right, Richard?
Probably didn't even go through a gate. It's kind of a wide load.
Richard, I respect your avatar, by the way. I love Guar.
Paula, I respect your blindness. Jesus freak, I'll check it after he leaves.
Question is, how's this guy's cholesterol?
Question is, when was the last time you fucking ran?
That's right.
I'm on ROR you, sir. Your next court date is March 1st at 8:30. You've been charged with one count of trespass, and I'm on. I think it's a secondary misdemeanor punishment for 60 days.
Mikey saw what happened when he was in LA.
Your next court date is March 1st, and it's
Stood right up.
Meeting viewers.
The Office of Public Defender.
Bob
We
fucking
didn't-
stood right up.
Wire broke up. We didn't hear it.
He's released on his own recognizance.
Yes, sir. Right, slide over there.
He's like, Mikey, I haven't stood in years, but I refuse to get a photo with you on my knees.
Thank you. Somebody's saying one nice damn thing about Creed today.
Next.
There you go.
Red X, sir. State
Oh
your
my
name.
gosh. Polar opposites.
Michael Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Mr. Ramsey, your court date for your first appearance.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'll
Oh, shit.
appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. You've been charged with one count of violation of a domestic violence injunction.
One time.
That's a first degree misdemeanor punishment.
30 jail.
$1,000 fine.
Okay. This is the pretrial, correct?
No, sir, this is your arraignment. Appointed Office
Okay,
of
I'm
Public-
sorry.
Where do you
I'm
live at,
sorry.
sir?
I'm sorry. I've not done this in so long. I don't know where
Yes,
I'm
sir.
doing
Where
in court.
do you live at?
What?
Where do you live?
I live
Not a 7.
right off North Lagoon, but currently my wife and I are.
How long you lived in Bay County?
Yes, I do.
How long?
22 years or more.
Well, that was
All
yesterday.
right, Mr.
This
Ramsey,
guy a
you-
car salesman? He acts
I'm
like
employed with the military base. I'm a master mariner, 100 gross. I'm sorry, unlimited gross tons. I sail internationally all over, and I run directional drilling from the Gulf of Mexico but I'm
He's not
retired now
indigent.
at this point, and I have my own place because my wife and I are fighting.
Okay,
I
hold on.
have
Is
my
there a
own
criminal
place
record,
at the
Mr.
summit.
Ramsey?
Wait a minute. Is he in there for what was it? What was his charges?
Was it DV? Was that
I
what
hope
it was
it's
here
not
for?
because he's talking about him and his wife.
Me, my old lady, she's a bitch. And I got my own place though. So ladies, come see me.
Oh, I am. I'm quick on that board. Listen, I got cough buttons all around me.
He's got
I just need
3.
you to just answer the question and stop speaking. Is there a prior record on Mr. Ramsey?
That's an fraud uttering check in 2009.
Yes, I haven't shaved in a while.
Hold Just hush.
We call him,
I
we
am
call
gonna
him
recommend
Shorty.
you to the pretrial release program. That'll get you out of jail and have to put up a bond. Your next court date is March 1st.
He just says out of nowhere. Yeah, I haven't shaved in a
You
while.
have absolutely no contact with Aguel, Agil, Yemozova, Ramsey. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you don't, now I can leave you there in jail. But if you understand it, I'll release you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck.
I don't think so. I actually believed him as to what he did. Is that stupid of me?
Oh, I absolutely believe him 100%.
I actually think that whatever he was talking about with sailing and stuff, I actually
All that gibberish was real stuff. He was just like kind of humble bragging. He really was. And it is he has no contact with the other Ramsey.
Yeah, so we were
right. Pretty much right. Yeah. Stay away.
All right.
Next, state your name, sir.
Mr. Smith, here before the day for your first appearance.
the prostitute in
I'm
LA.
going to appoint the Office of Public Defender.
Jasmine.
As mentioned, you've been arrested on 2 outstanding cases for failure to appear for arraignment. Judge Patterson ordered you be held without bond. I'm going to look at that as it is. Your next court date is April 11th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Step to your right to the T.
I was class of 92.
Next,
It's practically
Ready?
99.
Hello from Sweden.
Who is this?
House from yesterday, Matthew
Hello
House.
there.
He's from yesterday. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you have some 4 charges. I'll report the Office of Public Defender. You have two more dealing in stolen property, 2 more giving a false state of ownership to a pawnbroker, and 1 count of grand theft. I found probable cause in all these cases.
That's interesting.
I'm going
With
to
the
set a
pawn,
$10,000 bond on
the
these.
pawnbroker. Was it false information? He said, I believe.
Yeah, he's
That's interesting, yeah.
lying and whatnot. Probably stolen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You gotta, that's not, you don't mess around with people. They know every trick in the book.
I actually watch was it the Craigslist Hunter? Have you ever watched that guy?
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
He's really good. I'll enjoy his
Tell you,
stuff.
what was a lot of fun is watching him a million years ago when he doing this thing, and now to where he's at now is except I always fast forward through the postcards. But how about what's the bird's name and the cat are fantastic. Aren't they fun? Have you seen a lot with the bird when bird just hanging out, the cat?
Yeah.
They'll play together even, which is
The bird. Every time I see the bird, I was like, oh, it's Bob Beck from Bob Beck's Marina Cafe.
Second degree.
we got a remote there this weekend, by the way. Get ready.
I'm going to set a $10,000 bond on each of those. 30, so the $5,000 bond. Your next court date is March 28th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Step to your right to the T. Next, ready, sir. Face the TV and state your name.
Mr. West, before the court takes your first appearance, charged with 1 count of grand theft, which is a third.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
A $5,000 fine.
My favorite thing about the bird is it's like Knox saying hello to us for the first time when he cracks his mic on.
It was pushed up way too high when I hit it.
No, it's great. It should always be that high.
Always hot.
Grand theft, which is a third-degree felony, 5 years, part of the Department of Corrections, and a $5,000 fine. Possession of alcohol by the age of 21, a first-degree misdemeanor. Judge Campbell found probable cause. Where does Mr. West? Does he have any kind of prior record?
No, sir.
Baby.
I'm going to give you the same bond I gave to your co-defendants. There'll be a
Anything in that head?
$750 bond on each of the felonies, a $250 bond on the misdemeanor. Your next court date is March 11th at 9 o'clock. You're not the possessor or consuming the alcohol. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Step
Ed.
to your right to the T.
Thank you for sharing.
Next,
Next.
state your name.
That's why I love being here every single day, because of people like Ed.
Jeffrey Clarence Burton.
Random stupid shit that makes me laugh.
Parents. I'm going.
Excuse me, sir.
You're here today for your first appearance. Cannot appoint the public defender's office based on your financial information and your financial affidavit. You've been charged with 1 count of grand theft. That's a
Damn you
third-degree
all.
felony, punishable with 5 years, Florida Department of Corrections, and a $5,000 fine. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I'm gonna find there's probable cause for your arrest. Sir, where do you live?
Callaway, 6717 East Fifth.
How long have you lived in Bay County?
20 years, 21 years.
Are you employed?
Excuse me?
Are you employed?
Yes, I work for the city of Callaway.
All right. Is there a prior record on Mr. Burton?
Used to work for the city.
20 marijuana over 20, FTA 19, grand theft 18, somewhere else in Florida, FTA 19, and a marijuana over 20 and 15.
Same
Based
here.
on your prior record and failure to appear, I'm going to set a bond of $5,000. You'll be able to contact family and friends in order to make your bond. Your next court date is April 1st at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Wait. Step to your right. The green light comes on, sign. State your name, sir.
Presented you before the court today for your first appearance. You've been charged with 3 counts. 1 count of grand theft, a third-degree felony, 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections, and a $5,000 fine. 1 count of conspiracy to commit grand theft, a third-degree felony, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections, and a $5,000 fine. And possession of alcohol by a person under the age of 21, a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable to 1 year in the county jail.
He's under 21.
$1,000 fine. Judge Campbell found there was probable cause and issued the warrants. Is there a prior record on Mr. Lucenti?
No, sir.
All right, sir, I'm gonna give you the same bond I gave you co-defendants. There'll be a
Yeah, there's a whole
$700
group of these underage kids that are in trouble for the same thing that we're all together.
The next
Ah.
court date is April 11th
All right.
at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Step to your right to the T.
Say
When the
April
green
11th.
light comes on, sign.
He's got some
Next.
time. Next.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jones refused to come down today. Is
Oh.
that you? Wait, never mind, it's somebody else. Rose is the next. Okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jones, this is before the court date for your first appearance.
Is he wearing a ribbon, like a first place ribbon or something?
So you
Oh, no, that's his paper. Never
one
mind.
count of
Got this ribbon.
dealing in stolen property, which is a second-degree felony, punishable to 15 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $10,000 fine. Grand theft, third-degree felony, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. And criminal mischief, first-degree misdemeanor, punishable to 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit and to the assistant state attorney. I have a problem finding probable cause on that dealing in stolen property.
Oh,
Wow. So dismiss.
silence.
Your Honor, the state's requesting an additional 24 hours to amend the affidavit to make the corrections for the dealing stolen property charge.
Oh,
What correction did you make?
The state's requesting 24 hours to make contact with the officer.
But if the deal in stolen property is used gift card to buy, I don't know that that's stolen property.
I'm
What
sorry.
I'm gonna do, I can't tell what. I'm gonna release Mr. Jones on that charge and find no probable cause.
Nice. Thank you, Erica. Miss Hot, it loves you.
And y'all can investigate it. If y'all want to charge him later, that's fine.
wow. You don't see that very often.
And I may
That's-
be wrong. I've been wrong before.
I may be wrong, but
I
I
will
may.
find probable cause on the.
I think he's wrong. Did you kind of see she was maybe not scrambling so much, but it was almost like an admission of guilt the minute that we went over to her camera.
Yeah,
Something
somebody
was
dropped the
off.
ball somewhere. Something
Yeah.
didn't quite click, and she thought it was
Yeah.
going to just slide. And she's like, "Can we get 24 more hours?"
Yeah.
No.
And it's like, nah.
And theft and criminal mischief. Mr. Jones, where do you live?
That's pretty rare.
Lynn Hager in Florida.
How long have you lived in Bay County?
About 3 weeks.
All right. And are you
Not that long?
I was supposed to start work today at McDonald's.
Is there a prior record on Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir. Somewhere else in Florida, 22 was a DUI, a possession of marijuana, a 13 arson, a 10 L&L. Locally, the 18, there was a failure to deliver leased property, and 11 arson.
On the grand theft, $1,500 on the criminal mischief,
Thank you, Pam.
Property, your next court date is March, and I found no probable cause on that, March 11th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Pam, Butterfield.
Rose who declined to come down.
Butterfield.
Well, I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent Mr. Rose. And I'm going to set a $5,000 bond on each of the felonies. His next court date is March 28th at 9 o'clock. He'll be subject to random UAs as directed by the court.
He's also on felony probation. He just got focused on it.
Okay. Let me take care of that. Let's see, that's Rose.
I want the old fries before they changed them, though. It's not as great.
What's the case number?
23
Okay.
447 CF, and it was a flea and elude.
We had a chase.
405 East, Monday through Friday. Today, Florida Friday, by the way. He might be in it. You never know. It's possible.
We got some good stuff. We're going to meet a guy named Catfish, Creed.
Catfish. All right. I'm ready. And don't forget 530 East, members only for the main channel.
That's right. Join us for all the excitement. Are you joining us tomorrow night, Creed, for a fight? Okay.
Yeah,
I'd gotten word your contract was expired. And you,
I said shit, even without the contract, it still was required to be there.
I'm going to issue a warrant on that case based on the new law violations, and he'll be held without bond on that.
Press it. Oh,
Yes, sir. State your name, sir.
Meeting on the microphone.
Mr. Carell, you're before the court today for your first appearance.
I want catfish and nuggets.
Defender to represent you. You've been charged with one count of possession of methamphetamine,
Sounds good.
which is a third-degree felony, punished with 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. One count of possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, punished with 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. And possession of drug paraphernalia, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, punished with 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I'm going to find there's probable cause for your arrest. Sir, where do you live?
Calhoun County,
How long have you lived in Calhoun County?
5 years.
And are you employed?
I would do landscaping for myself.
All right, is there a problem?
So I haven't been employed over the winter, no. It's about to start back up.
All right, is there a problem?
Somewhere else in Florida, there's a battery in 23, VOP 192223, traffic and prescriptions, driving on a permanent license FTA in 21, traffic and meth 20. Locally, there's a possession of meth, paraphernalia, petty theft, controlled substance in 21.
I had fun last time, Loud. Kiss my.
I'm gonna set a bond of
You said I did
$5,000
well.
on the possession
Dad.
of the controlled substance, $1,000 on the possession of marijuana less than 20, and $1,000 on the possession of drug paraphernalia. We'll submit to random use.
And that's it.
Well,
No? They glitched. Is that it? No. Yes.
No, we got a few more minutes.
Okay. I was like, wow, it glitched out.
Who put that together? Mikey, Mike.
For the public defender, so I want to point them to charge one count of drug paraphernalia or possession of drug paraphernalia. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, plus with 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. You also have one count of possession of methamphetamine, which is a third-degree felony, punished with 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit.
Look at the way that guy's standing. That's weird.
Sir, where do you live at?
Sachet.
That's how Adam the Woo stands for pictures with Figment.
All right.
15D.
Seriously.
How long have you lived in Bay County?
Since 21.
It's covering up a boing.
All right. Are you employed?
I mentioned Adam the Woo and I go Creed frame and I go.
Yeah, a little Creed frame there. A little boing of your own. Nice.
Is there a prior record on Mr.
Yes, sir. 19, sale of controlled substance within a warship, sale, manufacture, deliver of cocaine. 18, sale of meth.
Yeah, a little bit
16,
late.
17, grand theft, DV, and 13, FTA, 14, VOPs through 17. I'm sorry, through 18.
Based on your prior record, I'm going to set a bond. I'll set a bond of $1,000 on the possession of drug paraphernalia, $2,500 bond on the possession of methamphetamine. You'll submit the random UAs as directed by the
I
court.
love
Your
Culver's,
next court
buddy.
date's March 11th at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
March 11th, 2 days before my birthday.
to your right.
Yes.
10 bones and the PP from Chris.
Oh, Chris, I just went into the PP alert. Didn't even get that. Chris, look out! Okay.
Well done, Chris. Thank you.
Damn. Yeah, listen, Fridays, it's either none or you get a bunch of little mini.
It's a slow build. It's slow
Wait,
building.
just wait till we get to We Got a Case. Chase chat. Just wait until we get to We Got a Chase. I've been drinking way too much liquor out of our mugs. I'm sorry.
The tea. Next.
Of course.
Red
You
X,
crazy?
sir.
Gotta have it.
State your name.
Noah Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, you report today for your first appearance.
Hey, church lady.
I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you. You've been
Here's a
charged
mullet.
with one count of domestic violence battery,
Oh, you scumbag.
or just battery, excuse me. That's a first degree misdemeanor, punishable with 1 year in the county jail and $1,000 fine.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was fighting with my wife.
Has he got a mullet?
I've
Oh,
reviewed
yeah.
the probable cause affidavit. I'm gonna find there's probable cause for your arrest.
Party in the back.
Sir, where do you live?
I live at 13 South Avenue in Winhaven.
How long have you lived in Bay County?
My whole life, 19 years.
All right. And
Whole
so,
lot.
Are you employed?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
I work at broadband telecommunications.
Is there a prior record, Mr. Johnson?
Yes,
was
sir.
that?
He had a domestic.
Somebody else
last
worked
year.
there,
I was
too.
unable to look up because I ran out
Earlier.
of time, and battery in 20.
Yeah, the domestic got dismissed because it was nothing. I got completely
Right.
threw out.
So true.
All right.
Very true, church lady. I certainly agree.
All right. I'm gonna recommend you to the pretrial release program. At a jail and to put up a bond. You shall have absolutely no contacts with Kaiser Clemens. Do you understand?
Kaiser Permanente.
I wouldn't
Dated
mess with
March
anybody
1st at
named
8:30.
that.
Kaiser.
To your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign.
Do not talk to the field general.
There you go.
Chris, are you a little bit behind? Should we do it? Should we do it again? And
Is it another PP there? If not, either
Chris,
way, I
be
appreciate it.
behind?
I think we're just behind. Yes,
Okay.
we're behind.
Okay. Let me know when you get there, Chris.
What's your name?
Anthony Howell.
Your first appearance. I'm going to appoint the officer of public defender to represent you. You've been charged with one count of domestic violence battery. That's a first degree misdemeanor, punishable with 1 year in the county jail and $1,000 fine. I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I find there's probable cause for your arrest. Sir, where do you live?
I live in Lynn Haven,
How long have you lived in Bay County?
about 2 months.
2
All right.
months. Huh?
Where'd you move from?
Moved from Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Is this a re-rack?
And
Oh, are we? Did it just go back?
I'm a manager at
It
Auto.
did.
Yeah, this is AutoZone, dude. Did we already
It's
see the
thing.
mullet guy? Because somebody else had worked there already.
It was
How are you
him.
guys- Oh my
So
god!
it re-rack when it did that thing.
Well, remember it used to do that once in a while,
It re-racked.
and it hasn't in a very very long time. But it shows that the video is
not over. Yeah.
right.
Like, who's that guy? We didn't see that guy. Or that guy. Guys in truck, anything?
Floyd.
Extradition and going back, but if you don't think you're the person they're looking for, you can find extra.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Every once in a while, this thing that we use, it skids. It was doing that to us a couple of times. I heard him talk about. I didn't see the mullet the first time around though.
Right.
That's what got me. And then, like you said, I'm looking at the roly poly dude, and I'm like,
I knew. I was like, wow, this guy looks like the guy that works at AutoZone.
all right, we saw him.
Yes.
That was the last person that we saw.
I reckon I'm gonna set a bond of $5,000 on the possession
All right, let's see what happens.
of the controlled substance, $1,000
Very
on
much so.
possession of marijuana less than 20, and $1,000 on the possession of drug paraphernalia. We'll submit to random UAs as directed by the court. Your next court date is April 1st at 9 o'clock. Good luck.
Step to your right to the T.
Yeah, every once in a while, this thing would glitch and like go back to the beginning.
FedEx, sir?
We usually catch
State
it
your name.
for the second person.
I'm sorry, what's your name, sir?
Jamari Jones, how you doing, Dayon?
Okay, Mr. Jones, you're before the court today for your first appearance. You've been arrested on outstanding warrant for fugitive from justice out of Louisiana. I'm gonna hold you without
There's
bond.
such
on
thing as a
that.
small
I'm
PP.
gonna appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you at this hearing.
It's how you
And
float
Mr.
the
Griffin,
boat. I think it's the saying something. I don't know. Motion to the, I don't, one of those sayings.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I told you
Judge.
that. This is Louisiana.
Kiernoth with the 5 bones.
Yeah, I'm gonna
P
appoint the
action.
Office of Public Defender.
Not sure if it was that or we were high
And
fiving.
Mr. Griffin, you explain to him about the
Thank you,
waiver.
Kiernoth.
Yes, sir.
Floyd.
Mr. Jones, there's two ways you can go back. One is you can agree to waive extradition. You sign some paperwork there. You'll get credit for any time that you're sitting in this jail waiting to go back to Louisiana.
Did you hear that? I think that Floyd needs a 9-volt battery.
Also, look at that opulent door.
That's not cheap.
No.
Floyd's got
Etching in it.
FU money, I'm
Yeah, he
guessing.
does.
If you don't sign the waiver of extradition, they'll have to get a governor's warrant. They'll get 30 days to do that, and they can get an extension of an additional 60 days. So you could be sitting in jail for 90 days waiting for them to get a governor's warrant, and you wouldn't get credit for any of that.
Is
time.
Floyd animatronic?
So if you feel like you're the person they're
Made by
looking
Disney.
for out there in Louisiana, you can sign the waiver of extradition and go on back. But if you don't think you're the person they're looking for, you can fight extradition and not sign the waiver of extradition. Do you understand all of that?
Good point.
Which way do you want to go?
I like to sign a waiver, but I had a question for you, Your Honor.
Are you single?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was under, I had knowledge that my attorney had spoke with the other state and the
Well,
and that the cases had been lifted. If I do get confirmation that they lifted the cases, is there a way that I would be able to leave if they relay that information to?
Yes, they'll teletype us if they drop it.
they'll teletype you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
Here you go.
Judge
There you
didn't
go.
even have to answer it.
Yes.
She did.
It's fine.
Yeah, she took care of business.
What's the
Hold on,
return
he's-
date for him, sir?
Mark, return date of April 1st.
Thank you.
Mary Brown, thank you for the 5 bones. Glad
That's
you're
what I
enjoying.
meant right on.
Thank you.
Sorry. Just put it on your calendar or something on your phone. 1 p.m. Eastern,
They're all the
Monday
same,
through
yeah.
Friday.
Everybody gets originals.
You'll
Like
never have to rely on YouTube. That 4:05 for We Gotta Chase, Florida Friday edition, by the way.
And at 3:00, as soon as I get out of here, I'll be uploading a video of some craziness from Judge J. Cedric Sensen. The J is for justice, by the way.
And then at
One more
3:50,
signature where the
the
green light
mukbang
is.
of Arby's
Next.
live.
Yes, enjoy.
On the
Happy
red X,
hour.
sir. State your name.
James,
Mr. Holland here before the court today for your first appearance. You've been arrested on an outstanding warrant alleging you violated the terms and conditions of your probation. I'll appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you at this hearing. Judge Gay has ordered you to be held without bond. Plead that as it is. Your court date is April 3rd at 9:00. Good luck.
Damn.
We just
April
backed
3rd.
it
You
up
gotta
for
get a
that.
copy of it. Step on the 10.
Just for him to F you that poor old dude.
That was lovely. So worth going back and getting those extra 4 or 5 minutes there on that one, huh? They Go Buy a Mug Express. It's a pretty nice one there. In case you didn't see it. We gotta add Donna B to it.
Donna B,
First
you're
of
on the
the
caboose.
Donna, that's new. I like that. First of the month fee.
It's the first of the month.
Grocery
Come
month.
on, come on, come on. It's the
Like
first
that,
of the month.
Thank you. You're on the caboose, by the way. Just so you know, just pretend you see your name there, okay?
And your name is there.
All right, Donna. The Go Buy a Mug Express. Gary Nurse Trita with a big red birthday. Well, technically, Gary got a big red also. Carol with the PP, MB, Pew Pew Sue, Courtney with a K, Tiny Piggy, Pam Butterfield, Chris with a K, Kiernoth with a K. You see a thing there. And Mary. And Donna.
And the
Mary,
wind
and Donna, and Mary, and Donna.
cried, Mary.
No.
Okay, kids.
Way too much. Way too much.
Oh, you didn't catch a glimpse of that? There you go, bud. Boom, right in your
Oh,
face.
hey there, people in the
Look
truck.
at
Thank
that.
you.
Look at that. Ooh-wee.
Great.
Pick up yours, and if you buy one, I won't even make you buy all the mugs, but if you buy 5, you will become a Mug Club member, and that's for life, my friends. Do me a huge favor. Like the video if you haven't done that already. Subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, this is our reaction commentary show.
Okay.
All the other stuff, yeah, you won't see us. But during any of our shows like this, you will. And you'll hear us talk so much that you'll hear our voices in your sleepness.
Wendy, today is not a good day for a live chase at all. Unless it happens around 4. Way too much.
It's going to have to happen like early on.
Yeah. Or between like, I don't know, right after I get done with dinner, probably like about 7, between 7 and 10, maybe.
I'll have my guys call your guys.
That's right.
Stay safe, stay hard, stay tuned, because you never know what the top guys are going to do next. But it did that thing again, Creed.
Yeah. So you know what was weird about that is even though your mic is muted, I heard you. Screwing you up. Let me try to run it. Let me see something.
You go ahead and try and hit it one time.
Not done yet, folks. I mean, it ran just fine for me, and I yelled during it. You didn't hear me, right?
Let me try again, though. Yeah, it worked fine for me that time.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
That one worked. Damn, we did it at the same time. We did it at the same time.
Good afternoon. I'm District Judge Herman Marable from 67th District Court here in Flint.
That means I won then, right?
Yeah, absolutely.